Hey guys, this video, I'm going to be breaking down the Stargirl Season 3 promo / teaser trailer that we actually got during the Season 2 finale, Superman and Lois, but obviously with Flash Season 8 ending and, those videos had to get out, I had to push it back to now, so I'm doing this promo breakdown now. If you guys enjoy the video, hit the like button down below, subscribe if you're new, notifications on, let's watch this promo and continue with the video.
Welcome home, Star family.
We all thought he was dead.
It's time to level up.
We'll be unstoppable.
Let's do it.
Look out, world. Stargirl is back.
Stargirl, coming soon, only on the CW.
So the promo opens up with Court and the staff coming towards Courtney, which I'm assuming Sylvester, who's going to be a big part of the season, I'm assuming. I don't think he's just going to appear in this one episode. I think he's going to be appearing in several. I don't know, though. I have to look at the casting. He might be a series regular, though. If I remember, someone let me know in the comments if you know. But I'm assuming Sylvester's, throwing the staff towards Court or something, and she's grabbing, and she's surprised that it's working for both of them. If you do remember, I did a video over this. Breck Bassinger, who plays, Courtney / Stargirl, said that you're going to be seeing the staff really debating who to go to, like a dog with two owners, because that's what Cosmo is. It's a staff, but that's like a dog. It's going to, when you have more than one owner, it's going to, go back and forth. So we're going to be seeing that really playing out through this season. Then we see Sylvester in Courtney's home, and he's saying, welcome home, Star family. So he's going to be a part of that family too, which is going to be weird because Courtney thought that he was her father. So it's going to be interesting to see that relationship between them two. We kind of already got that in season 2, if I remember correctly. I need to rewatch the season. But then we go to Court saying that they all thought he was dead, which, it's kind of funny because they all think that the Flash is dead, but he's not. He's alive on our Earth with the Flash. So, I think it's fair to say that anyone they think is dead probably isn't dead, unless they're 100% confirmed dead. I mean, Sylvester got stabbed with a massive spike. I mean, he should have died. He should be dead. But somehow, some way, he survived, so it's like, in the DC world, everyone comes back eventually, right? Unless, they die to a caviar pole like an arrow. I mean, even in Flash, Supergirl, Legends, Batwoman, Superman, Lois, people tend to come back from the dead. So, it's the classic DC thing. Then we see Sylvester with the staff flying. So like I said, I think we're gonna be seeing Sylvester using the staff a lot. Then we go to everyone's favorite season 8 line, level up on the Flash, and Sylvester, aka Joel McHale, is saying that to Courtney. I never thought I would hear Joel McHale say the words level up after everyone on the Flash, literally everyone, a part of the cast, and Eric Wallace, repeatedly saying level up. I never thought that would make it to Stargirl, but I guess it did. So I guess we're going to be seeing Courtney leveling up. I'm excited to see that. Because obviously Sylvester knows the staff more than Court does, right? Going all the way back to when the JSA started, obviously Sylvester had the staff then. So, he knows more. So I'm curious to see if Sylvester's going to teach Court, what she can actually do with the staff and what she can do on her own besides the staff. We're going to be seeing, because actually she doesn't have legit powers, but she does use acrobatics. We see her do that a lot in season 1 and 2, just from when she first started out, and we even see that in this promo. Then we go to a shot with Shiv, Court, and Rick, Yolanda, and I'm forgetting the other one, the new Dr. Midnight. I can't remember her name for the life of me. But we have all of them in one shot, which is pretty cool. Then we have Stargirl, or Court, sorry, in their house saying that they're going to be a good team. And you can see a guy in a leather jacket, which is Sylvester, because in another shot, he's flying with the staff. And in another shot, he's talking to Pat and saying that they should do this. And we go to the next scene to figure out what it was. But you can definitely tell that's Sylvester in that shot because of his hair. You can definitely tell that. And then you see Stripe, or Pat, in the suit with Sylvester, with the staff, flying through the air. So I really want to see these two team up. I think it'd be very cool just to see them two in the field together and Pat actually helping on some level. Because obviously before, he didn't have the suit, right? Like, he only got the suit when Court became Stargirl to help her. So it's going to be interesting to see Pat helping Sylvester in the field and how that relationship kind of changes from what it used to be when Pat really wasn't helping at all. He was just kind of the, not the brains, but he came up with the ideas in a sense. And it really does, I think we're going to be seeing a change in that relationship between Pat and Sylvester, which I do hope happens. Then we go to another shot with Court, Yolanda, and Rick. You can't see Shiv and Dr. Midnight, but they are running down a street, it looks like. Then we go to Court doing flips with the staff. You can see Sylvester there kind of walking by her, or like alongside her, watching what she does. So this is obviously him training her on some level. And then she flies up in the air and just does like a trick or something with the staff, just lets it go around her and just goes back down. And then we see Court saying that Stargirl's back in the world and all that. So we don't have an official release date for Stargirl. All it says is it's coming soon. But this was the promo for the season premiere. So whether or not this will all be in the premiere, it was 20 seconds. Which is generally 10 seconds shorter than a regular promo, I'm pretty sure. You would think I would know, because I've done like 14 promo breakdowns by now. But nonetheless, I am very excited for this season. I do think whenever we get the actual trailer, it'll like add a lot of hype to it more than what this promo did. But obviously we've had to wait like a good year plus for this season. Why they're waiting so long, I don't know. I wish it would stop doing that. But nonetheless, I am very excited to see Sylvester back, Joel McHale back. I love him as an actor. He's amazing. So I'm very excited to see that relationship between Court and Sylvester and Pat. And also just the rest of the family. I mean, as like I said earlier, Court thought this man was his dad. So I think we're going to be seeing that kind of relationship, like a father figure in a way to Court, but also still having Pat and the rest of her family there as well. I think it's going to be interesting to see that relationship change over the course of the season. Now, I'm assuming the season is 13 episodes. I think they had it in season 2 and season 1. That seems to be a regular thing, which I like, because it's not being dragged out. Unless they do it right, like Superman and Lois did it in season 2, because that was dragged out with Allie. But they've done a good job at not dragging villains out. Now, I need to rewatch season 2 of Stargirl, because I don't 100% remember it, because we've gotten a lot since then, like the Flash season 8, all of it, Superman and Lois season 2, whether or not you thought it was good or not, it was a lot to pack in, before Stargirl comes back, so I'm definitely going to have to rewatch it. Hopefully it's on the CW app, but, I do remember liking the part of season 2 that I did watch. I'm pretty sure I watched all the episodes, but again, I don't remember 100% of all. But this season obviously has a different theme. And I think what Breck said this theme is murder mystery. Season 2 is obviously horror. And season 1 was like, Back to the Future-esque. And obviously now we're doing the murder mystery, so it's not going to be like a scary, deep, dark season like season 2 was, which was really ballsy for Stargirl to do in its second season. like The Flash in season 3, but they had 2 years of solid content. You know what I mean? And like at that time, 46 episodes on the list. For Stargirl, they only had 13. So for a show to go right into the deep, dark stuff after having a bright, light season, you know, full of hope in that, to shift into a dark season, second season was really ballsy, but I think it worked pretty damn well, and I think they knew that. But season 3, I'm very excited for, especially because it's murder mystery, and as I said in my news video that I did when I was talking about all this, I love a good murder mystery, so I think it's going to work out pretty well. And I don't remember if we got any episode titles, like what the main title will be, because in season 2, I think it was Summer School Chapter 1 or Book 1, and then, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5, and whatever, all the way up to 13. I'm pretty sure it's Summer School Chapter or something, and then all the way up to 13. Which, you know, they kind of just ripped that off from Black Lightning, which I don't mind. The episode titles aren't really like, oh wow, you know, who gives a crap. I mean, with Flash, it's like, you know, The Man in the Yellow Tie. Obviously, those titles have a connection to the episode, but I feel like with Stargirl, the episode titles being Chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, etc., whenever the finale is, I think it really adds more mysteriousness to it. And with the promos, if they're good, which most of them are, you know, it adds a lot of hype, and it makes us all question what's the episode really going to be about, because the titles don't really say anything. So I think they did a good job with that. You know, I do miss the original titles that Flash, Arrow, Supergirl, Legends, Superman, and Lois have, but, you know, I think Stargirl makes it work with the show. Now, we don't know if it's getting season 4. I think it should, because season 3 is definitely not the final season, or set up to be. Now, I don't know if they were told that it should be. I had to look at showrunner comments and what Breck said, but as far as I can remember, they didn't say that it would feel like a final season, because they weren't told anything, because they finished filming like 5 months ago or something. It's been a while, so it's this year-long break with all the shows being canceled, with some shows being renewed, like Flash, Superman, and Lois. You know, we're still waiting on Justice U to be picked up, which looks like it would be, because it's still in development. It's been in development for the past year or so. I hope it gets season 4. I think Stargirl, depending where it goes this season, which I think is why CW is waiting to see where it goes this season, could easily, if they make this season work well, you know, depending on the big bad of the season, I think they could easily go for like season 6. Like, they could go all the way up to there. I could really see that happening if it's done well, and it's not, you know, just random crap or villains coming back that we already have, like the old Injustice Society and the new one too, but we've kind of already taken that route. And it worked for the first season. So I would like to see the show go to season 6. I think it'd be very cool. However, season 7, season 8, or even in 9 or 10, I don't think the show could go to. But I definitely think season 4 and 5 are 100% capable for Stargirl if they have enough stories to tell, which I think they do. And season 6, it's really just up in the air at that point. But 4 and 5, I think, could easily be done. Depending on how the season goes. Because we don't really have anything for this season. Besides it being a murder mystery, who did the murder? And we know Mr. Bones will be in the first quarter, I think, of this season. And we'll be arriving at this story pretty early. So he won't be the big bad this season. Assuming, you know, there is one, which there should be. Obviously, last season was the Eclipso. The first season was the ISA. So, you know, it just depends how the season goes. And if it works out well, great. Keep going for season 4, season 5, 6. If you can go for 7 or 8, go for it. I think season 8, though, would be kind of overkill, because it would be passing Arrow and season numbers and episode numbers but definitely season numbers. And, you know, or at least it'd be tied, which I wouldn't mind if it got tied. I think Stargirl deserves to be up there with Arrow and Flash just because of the quality of it. Like, well, not just quality, but everything about it. Like, it feels like Arrow, Flash, and Supergirl, like, those themes rolled into one in this show. And season 2 really dug deep into that Arrow theme. And there's also producers from Arrow, Flash, and Supergirl on the show, so I guess that makes sense. But, working on the show at least. But, it's... I'm very interested to see where season 3 goes. I think it's going to work out very well. And, I really am excited to see where it goes. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this. Are you excited for season 3? And what you're hoping to see in season 3 as well. And, thank you guys for watching. Have a good day. Have a good night. Stay safe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.